Hello and what's up? For today's video, we're going to check on more on basically financial or that's like a booster box update. So what I usually do, which I'm going to share today, is to check on this website for MTG Goldfish and see the current cards by set. This is under here. If you select this one, card by set, you will see this one. That is under the price list tab and the sets, and how I compare the current booster box prices, since locally there have been a few promos that is promoted by these local game stores, in which they give out discounts under booster boxes of the previous sets. That's are some which are not basically under the standard format. So examples are we have Ikoria, Corsair 21, GRN, Guilds of Nika, and even reaching up to the recent Relation Adventures, Six Haven, and Kaldheim. So we're going to check today what will be the current prices of the boxes as we check on Amazon and compare those with the total individual prices per set. So we're going to start with we'll check with the current standard now, so we go with initial minute hunt. So its current price, you can see here on the right, tabletop price is $257. We don't really mind individual ticks price, but we sort out the price according to cards here by this view as list, tabletop price, and prices on tabletop. So you can see here, Mythic Massacre is still the most expensive card in the set, followed by Haunted Ridge, Adeline to $11.27, some Lear, also some of the lands, Deserted Beach, Teferi, Butakatar, Natural Growth, the rest, etc. So that totals to a tabletop price of $257, but our chances of opening some of these chased cards from the set would be really random if we try to open a booster box, for example, for Midnight Hunt. So we'll check with Amazon of this current price. We may try to check what will be the card. Let's just search out the set for that. Innistrad Midnight Hunt. So if you can see, okay, this is the current price. It's discounted from $105 to $98.61, and free shipping to the Philippines. I based this one because a few of locals are usually, not usually, but they're also open to this option to order from Amazon. Although maybe the shipping time and the customs cost would be really the issue, or might become an issue, given this one that we have a free shipping option from Amazon. So as you can see here, I can check open this one. So 98.61, 9 per fish and free shipping. This is the option for delivery. And from $98, you can basically get a box of draft boosters. I mean, that is for the box boosters, which we go with 36 packs. But if you choose for the set booster, the price would be $116. So that is for 30 packs of set boosters. For the box of this one, it has unfortunately has no discount for a sale like the draft version, but it's still considered the free shipping to the Philippines. And comparing to this, you might say that it is pretty much worth the value. That's basically half of, as comparison to the total number of cards. I mean the total cards value as compared to this current market price of each individual singles. That is if you are ideal for going with each of these chase cards that will be open in your box. So that's basically a sort of a gamble in a way that becomes going to buy this box in order for you to get these desired cards. So we now compare this one for another set. Let's try Kamigawa and Dynasty, as this one is will be very popular now, as I consider this one as the best as the best set in last year. So it has total value of 232. So as compared to the previous one from Innistrad, This one is somewhat lower in value, and we see here comparing the price of the set boosters. It has a slight discount of 8%. That is still the same with 119.88 USD for a box of Kamigawa set boosters, and also the same free delivery and free shipping to the Philippines. So in comparison of this, you might say that your chances of winning some of these relevant cards, such as the Bushido, Wandering Emperor, Fable the Mirror Baker, Tawara, are somewhat, in my opinion, is very minimal as compared to those. You would also need to consider what other mythics or other cards that probably has market value in the long term, or are still maintaining its value wise as per compared to these other cards. So you can see here, the rest of the mythics are just basically $2 to $1 less, and even the some of the notables, I can say example, the Reckoner Bankbuster is still very cheap for only 2.81 USD, as compared to that of having the version for each of these cards that we will be able to pull out of this set. So next, we're going to check the other current price set per set and compare the booster box price. So we go with the Inscription Bow. Tabletop price is $244 overall, and these are the top cards that you can check and open and current price in the market. And the land is still the most expensive one, the blue-red Stormcarved Coast. Sadly, I think with the announcement, it's still at 9, and Chandra is just at 11 USD. So Innistrad Crimson Bow booster box, it's priced in Amazon at around $107, discounted from $113, and the draft boosters are $199 USD. Now we check Streets of New Capenna, my personal favorite set of this, but the tabletop price is just around $210, given that aside from these two rares that are going beyond the 10 USD, we only have this tri-lands or the cycling lands at just $7 to $9 in price range. Bootlegger Stars, although plummeted to the 7, and Luxurious just for the $6, and the All Glory of Nixilis is now just around 6.65. So the price now for this Streets of New Capenna set booster is $221. It's quite expensive given that maybe the box topper and just the usual set booster, but the draft booster is priced at 95 USD. So next, we go with the Dominaria United, the previous set that has been popular. It's still priced at largely at 272 of the individual price in the market, and still shouldered as the best card of the set. 65 USD, that's basically about 3,200 pesos here in the Philippine peso. With Leonardo Bill in the trailing with 20 USD, Timeless Lotus 14, and Sarah Paragon $10 US. The rest trailing at between 9 to 6 and 5 USD respectively. So for its booster box, Dominaria United set boosters the preferred box, but they are still very expensive because of the price increase started with Dominaria United. So we have 134.38 USD. Now discount whatsoever, but it still has free shipping option to the Philippines. And for draft booster, we have 109.45 USD for box. And this one sadly has plummeted the jumpstart version to just only 55.89 per box as compared to these three, including the collector box of this set. And the recent one, Brothers War. Okay, we're going to check. The price tabletop is Surprisingly, very high as compared to that of Dominaria United. Though I'm not really a fan of this set, but we still going to recognize some of its best cards. So we have Ursa Lord's Protector, Mishra Claim by Geeks, Portal for Brexa for going with way beyond $20. We have also Awaken the Woods as another hit for this set. Mirail for 17, Titania for also 17, Geeks with 16, Flesh Gorger with 11, and Teferi Temporal Pilgrim with 10 USD. So the rest just ranging between 8 and 6 are mostly composed of rares like Intent, Barrel's Hood, and Leveler's Mythic, and Loran of Third Path, and given the Price Dragon Origin in this one. So it's Amazon price for our Brothers War set booster box is going in 126. That's a little cheaper than that of Dominaria United, and its top booster is still at 105, which has discounted. Both of which are basically discounted. For the draft booster from 116.39 going with 105.98 USD, with also the same option of free shipping to the Philippines. One particular set that we're already I think I'm going to consider here is the non standard set, that is the which one? The Commander's Battle for Baldur's Gate. That is the Commander Legends, this one. If you can check here, the individual prices is surprisingly going with 369 USD. So that's very high for a special set, given that it has somewhat fallen from popularity when it was released months after. And then if you can check here for the total top prices, okay, so Ancient Dragon is still the best card with 56 USD. That's quite high for that value. We also have option for Silver Dragon and Ancient Brass Dragon that was going to be 14 and 21. Mentioned Bull also has increased in price recently. Battle Angels and Ancient Gold, that's still going with $10 and beyond, while the rest of the rares are still very going with profitable value. It's including the check lands for opponents, that is Morphic Pool. We also have Reflecting Pool, Luxury Suit, and even such this Mythics, Legend Loyalty, Valor, and some of which. You can also see here an uncommon card that has been given a value of 4.81, nearing to 5 USD for just an uncommon. So its current box price for Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate, we have the set booster box that is only for 88.65 USD. So if you can see here, it's quite less, maybe because of the packs that is only 18 as compared to the other set boosters that has 30 packs. But considering that this product is still has individual card price value, I can also say that even the commons here, such as we can check here, Sea Gates, Nature's Lore, the Cantor of Endless Walls, you have this one as given between $2 and more up to this point. So you can also consider this one, that you can be able to get the value at max for buying this one for the CLB set booster or Battle for Baldur's Gate set booster version, with also the same free shipping to the Philippines. For an option, I think we can also go with the draft booster, but you would always see excuse me, that's 24 packs and only $1 of the difference as compared to the set booster. So both of which are still value depending on how you would want which of the two, but I would still prefer the set boosters because of the option of the list, and also the option of foil cards for every set, that you might have any bigger chances to get a foil version of those chase cards in the set. So I guess that's the current price value for this one. We'll just have a last one check for a previous purchase that I had, Ikoria Behemoths, and comparing its value here in Amazon. So its tabletop value is still at 264 overall, So you can see here the top cards are still probably has somewhat increased in price. Also, let it's going about 25 USD. Granite Magistrate has also increased to 13. The Triumphs are still consistent with the Ketria Triumph 17, Zagot 14, Savai Triumph is 13, Ragruin is 12, and Indata 11. While the rest, we can also check that Luminous Bloodboat has surpassed the Sark Typhoon over the card value, and we also have non-popular cards such as Field Artisan and Ruinous Ultimatum are still in between the top cards that you can pull in the set. And it's 264 USD. It's currently being sold here in PH value of 4,600 pesos. But comparing here with the Korea's price, the Korea booster box goes with only, not only, but 139 USD. That's quite more than the 4,600 as we can compare here in our local price. So it's still 40 cards, but the bonus of having a backstopper, since you will have a chance to pull out those mythics, Godzilla monsters are still added in this value. So 139, given that 264 value for tabletop would be very on, I think, on the average for comparing these prices of this one. So overall, I think I would balance that the sets that would prefer to buy in comparison with these current booster box prices would be biased to that of the CLB set boosters, in which the 89 USB would really give you the right value of this. So any reactions or any considerations that also would need to share with me on this DG Finance video, just comment them in the box below, and you can also share what you think would be the right booster box to invest on, maybe on the version of just keeping them on value, not opening them to check on the individual prices, and then later on you would be really selling them by its box and not on the individual card prices. So I guess that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching this video on quite a first time for discussing MTG Finance and investment for Magic the Gathering collectors, set boosters, and even draft boosters in this recent set. So thank you, guys. Again, check out to like and subscribe in this video for more related Magic the Gathering content in the future. Thank you for watching, and until the next time, see ya.